we're just gonna ignore the hair because I've just taken out a ponytail. Let's do that. Okay. Hi guys. So I am doing right now, I'm in my garden by the way, and I'm on a swingy chair. So I just thought I'd have a little vibe out. Ollie's having a nap. So I thought I'd come vibe out here because it's cloudy but it's still really warm. This is literally irrelevant. I thought I've had so many, I put a suggestion thing on Instagram the other day because I've really been lacking some kind of inspo for video ideas. So I put a little suggestion thing on my Instagram, like, what videos do you guys want to see? This is really annoying me in my hair, but I really don't care. What videos do you guys want to see? And I had a couple of suggestions about, like, kind of my plan, my life plan with Ollie for the next couple years. I thought I have quite a few plans, quite a few goals that I want to hit and I want to reach over the next few years. I've kept it to 3 years. I've kind of split each year up into like the different kind of goals that I have. Obviously they're all quite similar, they kind of progress like with each year as they go on, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I thought I'd do that today, like in this video, just so you guys can maybe get a little bit more of like a grasp at like me as a person, as like as like a single mum, kind of growing up like a proper like independent. So what are my goals, and especially now I'm a mum, what are they, you ask? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I've got my little tablet as well. I love my little tablet. I kind of scored here, guys. Okay, so mum and dad had this. My dad got given this from his work for like work and stuff, and they were like, yeah, like there you go. He just got it. He literally just came home with it one day, and then he gave it to mum. Mum never used it. And then I was like,
excuse me guys, can I have this for Ollie?
And my dad were like, oh, of course, because they literally would do anything for Ollie. Like, I'll just make an excuse up about Ollie and like for my benefit, and they'll be like, yeah. And I'm like, sick one. So I've kind of nabbed this. I've said it's for Ollie, but obviously Ollie can't use it yet, so it's not for her yet. It's for me right now. And I love it. It's the Samsung tablet. It's really fun. I've done my notes. So yeah, I've got, so year 1, year 2, year 3. So I'm going to start off obviously with year 1. So my first goal is, and this is a bit of like a cliche, kind of cringe, not cringe, but kind of like a classic one. My main goal for next year, kind of, once I'm gonna go in terms of like me from now until like this time next year. So when Ollie's a year and a half, obviously I'll be turning 20 in November, so a couple months. I'm gonna be a big girl. I'm not gonna be a teenager anymore. That's crazy. My main goal for this, from now to next year, is I literally just want to focus on mine, specifically mine, and Ollie's happiness, like on 100%. Like, I want as little distraction as possible from me being the happiest that I can be, because I'm not gonna lie, I've not been very happy. Like, I've really not. It's been quite a difficult time, and you know, I just really want to be happy. I've had a shitty year. Obviously I was pregnant. Being pregnant was the that was the most amazing experience of my life, and I cannot wait until I have my next child. But saying that, kind of my more personal life, not my mum life, my personal life has been pretty shitty. So I really do want to focus on my happiness, which can make, obviously it will reflect on Ollie completely and utterly, and I want her to be the happiest that she can possibly be. Obviously as she's getting older, she's kind of becoming her own little person, her own little human. So I really want that to like reflect on her as well. My next goal, I want financially, this is the more financial bit, I want to have saved at least £15,000, at least. I'm kind of halfway there already. That's kind of over maternity, kind of when I decided I was going to keep Ollie, I started saving. Obviously I've been on maternity for most of this, so within a year I've kind of saved about half of that. I'm not going to say the specifics because it's none of your business. To have saved 15,000, obviously on my own, this time next year even more. That's just like at least like the bare minimum. I want to have saved 15,000. Hopefully it might be more close to 20,000. We don't know. We really don't know what the future could bring. But obviously I'll be going back to work in September, and then I will have, obviously I'll have my full wage rather than my maternity wage, so I'll be able to save more, I'll be earning more, and that'll be great. Hopefully I could start kind of looking into like what kind of mortgage I'd be able to like, will be like a realistic thing of what I could get, so I can hopefully next year start getting an idea of the kind of place that I'll be moving into, the kind of like what my goal is the house that I want, if that makes sense. Because obviously I'm not going to be like, oh my god, like I want a big fuck off 4-bedroom house, because I'm not going to be able to afford that on my own, you know. It's all very relative, and I want to kind of stay on my track so I can have a realistic goal that I can achieve, but at the same time be very proud of. Like, I'm not going to play it easy. I'm going to play it, I'm going to push it as far as I can, get as much as I can for my money, but I want it to be realistic. I don't want to be not being able to afford it, not being able to afford to move out, because I'm doing it on my own, you know. I'm doing it on my own. I want on here, I would love in the next year if I had 10,000 of you guys. I would love that. I love you lot so much. Like, all of you that watch me, I get so many messages of you guys, and you're like, oh my god, like I love your videos, and I'm like, oh my god, I love you. Like, you do not know how happy that makes me, because I was so freaking scared and insecure when I first made this channel, because I'm not gonna lie to you, my people that I know that watch me, I know there's a lot of you that used to judge me. I know. I heard it all. I've heard what you said behind my back. I'm joking, but I have. And like, it did knock me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Some comments that I've heard that have been made, I'm a bit like this is literally like my hobby. Like, I remember making a YouTube channel in like year 9, year 8, and everyone fucking ripped the shit out of me in school. Everyone absolutely rinsed me. And I literally would like come home crying like every day. I'm like, because I wanted to do it so bad, but like I've always been so insecure. I'm such an insecure, shy. Obviously I am a little bit crazy, like I'm really annoying actually, but I'm actually very shy. Like, I personally think I'm very shy, and let me tell you, I just didn't have the bollocks to do it. Like, I didn't have the bollocks, and I thought with this, I'm like, right, I'm getting judged for being for being pregnant at 18 anyway, so I might as well do what I want to do, and I did, and I love it. So I love. My goal is for there to be 10,000 of you. I think it might be a bit of a stretch, but you know, I think we can do it. I think we can do it in a year. Why do I hear people in their gardens? Can we go back in, please? The next one. This time to next year, Orly is already going on a holiday with my parents when I go back to work, because I think they kind of want to take the shock off of her not seeing me as much. So I think like they're going to take her away to kind of, so I can do a little bit of overtime, you know, because I'm not going to be able to do overtime often, but I want to do it because obviously it will be Orly's birthday coming up, it's going to be Christmas, you know, I need to get the bucks coming in, I need to get the money rolling in so I can get Orly exactly what she deserves and exactly what I want to get her. I can't wait to go birthday and Christmas shopping. So yeah, so I want to take her on her first holiday, like as a mummy and daughter, and I think it's going to be so fun. I don't know where I'm going to take her, but I think I'm going to take her somewhere really cute, really nice, and we'll just have the best time. Like, we'll literally just have the best time. I'm going to take her out, like, away for like a week or so. I'll probably say to mum and dad, like, do you want to come? But like, I can't wait, because obviously she'll be walking soon, and like, or next year she'll be walking 100%, like, and I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited. Okay, now we're going to move on to year 2. The second year of my goals. I'll be turning 21 next year. Yeah, I'll be 21. And obviously I will be like an official adult then. So that sounds crazy. I'm 20 this year. Next year I'm 21. I look like a toddler. Okay, I want 2 years time, for that year, when is it, 2022? No, 2021. I want 2021 to be the most... 2021, 2022. I don't know. It'll be going into 2022. I literally want that to be the happiest year of my life. This year, we're focusing on kind of becoming the happiest we can be, and self-love and all of that shit. I want the year after to be the happiest year of my life. I literally want to be at the peak of my happiness, and Orly, that we just have the best year together and we literally just smash it. Like, you know, I want to be taking full advantage of all the holiday that I get from work. I hopefully want to be looking to get out of retail. I love my job, but hopefully I want to be looking into like getting into like more of like my career mind. What I do want to do, which I've got down here, is I want to be, because obviously I was meant to be going to uni. I should be at uni right now. Well, obviously not right now because it's summer, but you get what I mean. Like, I should be at uni. That was the plan. That was the original plan. And obviously it completely changed because of her. But I still want to do it. It's still something that I want to do. I would love to say that I got a degree as a single mum. Like, I'd love to be able to say that. So I want to start looking into what courses my university do, or potentially Plymouth University, because that's the next kind of big university near me. And I want to be looking into a university so then I can do like participate in that, but then following like academic year. And I'd like because obviously I'll be able to, because I'm going to be I'm a young single mum, I will be able to get free childcare for her. I'll be able to get a little bit of funding for it, which will obviously be super handy, and I think I need to take full advantage of that. Best qualifications to get the best job for her, to get the best money for, like, obviously I want to be like, I don't want to be stuck in a little house. Like, if a little house is all I can ever afford, I don't want to be in that forever. I want to get a good job so that I can move up the chain just like you normally would if you didn't have a baby. Do you get what I mean? Love to be looking into a uni course. Year 2, I'd love to be at 20 to 30k subscribers. I'd love that. Obviously, if you guys can get me more, come on, start working. Thank you. That would literally be incredible. Like, I'd love that if we had like a little fam just chilling. I want to be looking into moving out properly. I'd love to be at the stage where I can start kind of going on viewings. Next year won't be the year that obviously I move out, but I want to be kind of taking it a lot more seriously. I kind of want to be close to I want to be kind of at the money that I will need to have in order to move out. I want to be able to like completely and utterly afford it, but still being able to save, so that I can obviously include like furniture and things that I'm going to have to be buying, and like kind of the welfare of it. So I want to seriously be at a stage where I can seriously be looking into moving out and buggering off out of this house. Jokes, I'd stay here forever, but we've just got a tiny little bungalow, so, you know, I want my own space. Be able to decorate everything the way I want. Like, I feel like I'm really restricted here because I want to decorate my room, but I've got to wait for the bathroom to be done. I don't care about the bathroom. I don't care about that. I care about my room. But oh my god, guys, Emily's moving out. My sister is moving out. Bye bye, jokes. Well, I'm not joking. I'm really excited. Okay, and the final goal that I have for the 2 years' time is I want to be starting to take Orly. Obviously, next year I want to take her on a holiday. The year after, I kind of want to get a couple weeks off in the summer or whenever, and I want to be taking her on a little bit of travelling, partly for myself, partly for like her growth as well. I want to kind of go around Europe a little bit, kind of cities or places that I'd love to go to but I've never been to, kind of like a couple days in each place. I'd love to do that, like kind of like interrailing but not really interrailing with her. I think that would be the most amazing thing to start, because obviously I still want to see the world. Like, my plans were to go to uni then go travelling, which I know is really backwards, but like that's just what I want to do. Like, I want to get uni out of the way. So yeah, I'd love to be doing that. I'd love to start doing that and start taking her places, start like helping her see the world, because I want to do it. I want to do it, and I'm not going to let me being a single mum stop me from doing that. So all of you that think, oh, you're a single mum, you fucked your life up. No. It's embracing my life, and it's making me more determined to embrace my life. And that is, I think, all for 2 years' time. And now, finally, the big daddy, which is 3 years. So 3 years' time, I'm going to start on the end of what I just finished on. I want to be, so end of the 3 years, I want to be taking Orly maybe somewhere a little bit further, somewhere like more Asia, maybe America somewhere. I'd love to go, I really want to go to Thailand. I'd love to go to Australia. I'd love to go to like places like the Philippines and stuff, and so I'd love to take Orly to somewhere like that, maybe a couple of places. I don't know what it will kind of be. I might have a fella that might want to join us. I want to hop along on my journey with me, so you know, I am taking applicants. I'm quite picky, but I am taking applicants, just to put that out there. I'm joking, I'm really not, so don't DM me. I'm joking, guys, stop it, stop. Okay, yeah, anyway, love to go somewhere in Asia with Orly. I'd love to do that now, but she's just too young. Like, I can't take her on a plane journey that young. So I'm gonna wait a couple years, 3 years time, which I think will be absolutely perfect when she's like turning 4. I think she'll love that, if I'm honest with you. And imagine the cute photos that we can get. I'll get us matching outfits the whole holiday, and we're gonna look sick. We're gonna. Okay, I want to be moved out, or at least it kind of being like in the works. It's like on a roll. Like, I want to be moved out by the time Orly's in nursery. Like that year, obviously the 3 years time, I want to be moved out. Like, I want to be moving out, I want to be off. I want to be in my little pad. And then as well, a bit selfish this comment, but I think you're going to get what I mean to all if you're already a mum. Like, when she's in nursery, like, it's just going to be more nice things that's going to be in my house, rather than like kind of like all the baby shit. So it's not going to be like all cluttered and like cluttery like it is in the house right now. It's going to be really nice. That's quite selfish, but I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like... Don't tell my mum I said that, because she'll get really offended. Okay, I'd love to have the amount, like, enough subscribers to have YouTube kind of as my job. I would love that. Like, this is always, like I said earlier, this has always been like my dream job, and I'm finally starting to like kind of get the ball rolling. I would literally love to be at a point where I could kind of like financially hold me. I could be financially stable off of YouTube. Like, this could be my job. Like, I earn enough money for that to like keep me afloat, to like obviously get me going, you know. My dream is to work from home, because I'm such a home bug. Like, I love it. I hate having to talk to people. Not like talk to people, I'm such a people person, but like, you know, like, you know when you're just not in the mood, like, you know when you're just like I love kind of working like more like behind the scenes and everything. And even though like I'm the face of this, like, it is behind the scenes. Like, I love the whole kind of like work through it, like the editing and stuff. Like, I know my editing is the most basic thing, but like, that's kind of more my style. Like, I'd like to keep it quite relaxed, quite stripped back, but I love it. Like, I love doing it. When I have the time, when she's a little bit more older, like, the editing will get better 100%. But right now, like, I'm editing my videos and I'm like, so I know that she'll wake up any second once I've done it, if you get what I mean, if you catch my drift. I'd love. So if you can subscribe, please do it, because you're going to help me out massively. Okay, if I'm not though, obviously, if YouTube's not my job, which it probably won't be, you know, it's only like a selected few that kind of really get it out there into the world. I'd love to just be like in a career that like I love, or like I'm on the right tracks for a career that I'd love. Obviously, I potentially might be at uni, depends what my plans. Obviously, I might completely change that idea. I might be like, you know what, no, I'm not going to uni. But obviously, I might be at uni, so I might still be working in retail. I'd love to have potentially moved on from my current job though, just because I'd love to get more experience. Like, I'd love to get more experience, like get more in like a different field, like a slightly different field rather than what I'm in now, because I've only really ever worked in like food, and I don't really want to work in food when I go back to work, obviously, because that's what, like, that's my job. Like, I'm used to it. Like, I love the people that I work with, absolutely adore them. I love the job. Like, I'm ranting now. Orly will be at nursery, so I will kind of have a little bit more time on my hands. So if I'm not at uni, I'll be working a lot more like full-time, which again links onto why I kind of want to move on from like the whole retail side, like get a job that's a little bit more kind of different. I'd love, this is such a weird one, but I hope you catch my drift on this one. I'd love for Orly to be able to write her name like really well. Not really well, but like, because I don't really know like when they kind of start writing, but I'd love by the time she's in nursery, like I'd love to like, because obviously I want to be like teaching her things, like I want to be as much of like a teacher within her life as her teachers at school will be, but I'd love her to be able to write her own name. I'd love that. And you might be like Georgia, she already will be able to write her name, but I'm just saying like that is something like I cannot wait for the day where she comes home like, or like at home she's like, Mummy, I did it. And obviously Orly's really easy to write, so she's got no excuses. She's got absolutely no excuses to not being able to write a name. And my last girl, which is quite ambitious, this one, quite ambitious, but this is something that like I have always had planned out, like within my life. It's just happened a lot earlier in my life. I have always wanted to have one baby and then 3 years after another baby. So in 3 years time I would love to be in a place in my life, hopefully have the man of my dreams, my little Prince Charming, and I'd love to be at a place, this literally by the way, like look, I've got the worst luck with boys, so this isn't gonna happen, like this isn't gonna happen. I'm just saying this is one of my goals and I'm probably not gonna hit it, so let's not put pressure on it. Like, let's not put pressure on it. I'd love to be thinking about having another baby in 3 years. I said it, but hopefully, well, kind of whenever I move out, like I'd love to be like in the relationship, like with the one, oh shit, I'd love to be in a relationship like kind of like with the one, if you get what I mean. And like I'd absolutely love to be thinking about having another baby. Like I'd love that. Like I literally cannot wait for the day. Obviously not yet, but like I'd love that. And that is my final goal, because I'm not saying that I'm like desperate or anything, like I'm not, but I'd love to have another baby. So maybe I'll get a donor. Sorry, I kicked the camera then. Maybe I'll get a donor. That might be a shout. Jokes, I'm not gonna do that. Don't tempt me. I don't want another baby. Not yet. I hope this has kind of helped you maybe like get to know me a little bit better. You might have found it really fucking boring, and I don't blame you, because I think my life is boring as fuck. Apart from Orly, she is literally the most funnest little thing, but like me personally, like I'm really boring. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you didn't fall asleep. If you did, then I'm a bit offended. But yeah, so I hope you liked this. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. So ciao bellas.